Alrighty, welcome to the last race for this season, and we are looking forward to a wet slash dark evening on Suzuka. I'd say Chris here on YouTube, thanks for joining us. If there's any sound issues, I'm still trying to find my feet after a while off, hospitalized and all the rest, but we are kicking forward with all the necessary things. Thanks, Chris. Let's see what happens tonight. Alrighty, take you through Suzuka. It might be wet. Well, it's definitely going to be wet, but yeah, let's see what the drivers are going to be doing. Taking you through the track, turn 1 and 2. Yeah, fast, sweeping entry that tightens upon you like a 3 and 7 the S's, high speed, where your rhythm and balance needs to be correct. Then all the way down to Dego curves, that will be 8 and 9. A tricky double right-hander. You need to brake at the right place, otherwise you are going to go off the track, especially in the wet. Hairpin, turn 11. Crucial for traction on the exit. Do not take the curbs on the right hand or the little bit of grass that is growing there. 13 and 14, the spoon curve. Technical double apex left-hander. May mat pas op, ne? Righty. Then we got turn 15, the 130R. That will be the legendary high-speed left-hander. And then all the way to the bottom, 16 and 17, the Casio triangle, which is a tight chicane that acts as a primary overtaking opportunity before you head onto the main straight again. So getting out of that is crucial to make a pass. So let's see what's going to happen in the rain tonight. Getting over to our drivers as usual. Some of these guys are still here. Unfortunately, some of them has got other things that has prevented them from racing, but we are still carrying on. To give you an idea, at the moment we have got the AM guys. Top leader will be Anton Stander, followed by Gavin, followed by Donovan Lahore in third position in the AM class, where Joshua, Chris Oosthuizen, Leon Verviers and Frans Stoffberg up to number 7 is all going to be chasing each other quite hard tonight. Moving over to our pros, heading, there is Shane Kutzer, at the moment 132 points. Followed by his teammate Johan Shanahan with 111 points. Then followed in third position Dean Kutsia with 104 points. So yeah, that is going to be crucial for the last race. Two Lambos with a Ford on the front. Then we've got Charles Pretorius in 4th, Gerard de Bruin in 5th, Jan Buitenberg in 6th, JP Van Heerden in 7th position. So these guys are definitely going to be making a difference. We've also got James Balderson in 8th position, Jacques Saunders, and then 10th position is Pierre Groenewald. So yeah, it is crucial for these guys to end up to make a great race. Righty, now to quickly it's over to our sponsors, and a big thank you for these guys Why is there no music? I've actually got this music up and going, but no problem. So yeah, this is our sponsors for the year. And again, thank you for them. Without them, we would not be having this awesome event and all the other events that is following the rest of the year. And same with our sponsor, SimCave, who is assisting a lot of our drivers with all the necessary gadgets and tools so that they can just do what they need to do. Just hi there to Mr. Mawa. Thank you for joining. Let's hope this is going to be an awesome race, even if it's in the wet. Then it's just a quick, there we go, the music's back. Just a quick thank you again to our admin team who is working behind the scenes. It's been a quiet April. We had a little bit of a break, but let's see what happens. That's the rest of the admin team. Looking forward to the rest of the year. Righty, the guys are still in free practice for the next few minutes. So while we're waiting for them to finish up, let's head back to the track for time being. Yeah, and that is Suzuka. Figure of 8 with a crossover. Full throttle about 63% of the lap. With a 40.4 meter rise from turn 2 to turn 14. So as you know, that is a little bit of an uphill. And this truck is built by Honda. A little bit of a info session going on here. Lovely what Google can give you. But yeah, let's see what these guys are going to be doing. They've still got about a minute left for that. What do you guys think about the music? Is this good enough? Should I go next level? Maybe with a new season. And then for the guys who hasn't joined us, the Ford Cup is running. The awesome Ford Mustang prizes that we are giving away to drivers. We've got a Janetta Cup coming up for the fun events. And what else is there? Let's have a look on the schedule here from LNR. Alrighty, let's quickly have a look at the calendar. These guys are finishing up April. Let's move into May. Mustang Cup on the 18th. Just to track full of oil. I hope there's not going to be any cars leaking oil. Thanks, Don. Thanks for the check-in here on YouTube. We're going to be heading over to qualifying in the next 30 seconds. And so forth. Sorry, just checking the dates here for May. Yeah, in between we've got the MSA also running and so forth. So you guys need to be looking forward to that. Righty, let's quickly head over to these guys. Yay, boom, boom, boom. Main race. Okay, thanks for the guitar. That was awesome. Alrighty, these guys are finishing up. As you can see, all of them beautifully lined up in the pits. Total of 15 drivers tonight. Here we go. Jumping into qualifying.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Right, who's first on track? There we go. Come. There we go. Guys, obviously making sure the right amount of fuel for at least 3 to 4 laps to make sure the car is as light as possible, as fast as possible to get everything going. Someone is missing. Don, who's missing? Who's missing? Alan R is missing. You'll see me just now on track. I've got my raincoat on. I am sitting here at the last chicane with my cooler box and with all my Alan R goodies, my water bottle, because we're not allowed drinking and driving, right? Kalen, yes, unfortunately, Freaky has excused himself from the racing for a while. Not sure why he's not here in the chat. He said he'll come and join us, but unfortunately, you cannot join on the last race, and obviously we need to look at everybody's championship points for the season and so forth. So I just hope everything falls into place and these guys are going to do their best on track. Righty, let's quickly have a look who is Anton Stanner. Let's have a view on him since he is our leader in the AM. And we need to hold thumbs that we're not going to have a DC tonight. Unfortunately, due to my illness for the last 2 weeks, I have missed to stream a race. So we are going to restream that race thanks to our following admin, Mr. Don Lahore, otherwise known as the Sniper. We changed your name, Don. What did we change it to? The Samurai. I'm sure it was something like that. There we go. Donkey Valley. Good to see you here. Welcome. Go Anton. It's definitely, he has got the pace. Let's hope that the rain will subside a little bit and the guys can find a racing line. And that is where you always need to brake a little bit earlier. Especially on the last chicane. Did you guys see me there on the side with my umbrella? The red one? That's me. Sitting in the virtual commentating box there on the side. Righty, is Anton gonna go for a flat out lap, keeping it together to put on the first time on the scoreboard. See, they're sticking with the same colors on the liveries. So yeah, is Gavin racing tonight? Yeah. So there's opportunity for Don to make up some points. Even Joshua Rousseau can maybe get some points if he is also going to be following Anton, as I did in a couple of previous races. So let's hope everything is going to be fantastic. Don, are you not supposed to be on track, Mitchell? Okay. Well, Don, while you're watching, happy with the sound, happy with the quality. It's looking smooth on my side. Alrighty, he did a better chicane there. Coming over the finish line, Joshua So with 218. There we go. Anton Standard with a 214. Oh, Don, you have got a quali ban. Wonder you can chat so lucky here on our YouTube channel. Okay. Righty. Anton looking good. Big time difference there. I'm sure he's got this Honda dialed in. I didn't really check the lap times on the practicing. But Fisaki, who is now there, is lying at the moment 9th position on the final standings for club season. Don was a naughty boy. Okay. Well, asking the questions here, no lies, right, Don? Okay. I must say Joburg is a bit cold tonight, like it wants to rain here as well, physically. Let's hope everything else is going to fall into place. There we go. Frans Stofberg picking up the pace. Getting into... Ooh. Meneer Jordan. In second place for AM France. Third position. Joshua So fourth position. This is going to be a lacquer battle in the AM class. So let's hope these times are fast enough so that the pro drivers can have a lacquer mix. Race pace 210, 213s. Well done. Now, welcome to LNR, where things might change dramatically. So let's hope everything else will fall into place as the pros will line up and shoot out. Let's see who is going to be top. Any nominations? Mr. Mawa, Chris, Vari skreef vir Anton. There's no other way around it. But where's my other buddies that's always chatting with me? Let's give them a WhatsApp shout out. Righty, let's go have a look. Jan was doing a very, very good practicing. When was it? Last night? Yesterday afternoon? Oh, you can just hear the Lambos on the track. Alright, message has been sent. We're going to need some eyes on the sky. Thank you, very. Okay, Don. Can you prep for your race, please? Make sure your tire temps is right, your brakes are set correctly, and your wiper blades has been checked. Ooh, Jan cutting a little bit there on the grass. Let's see who is going to be at the top between Team STR Esports and SPR and LNR. Oh, I forgot. Don doesn't need wiper blades because he's racing in bonnet view. Come, Don. I really thought you've had the change since iRacing to sit in cockpit view. But anyway, this is an awesome evening for LNR, guys. So I've got a long year ahead. See what's going to be happening. Righty. Come, guys, who is going to put up a fast lap? There we go. Oh, ho, ho. The guys are pulling in. Shane, JP, Dean. The AM guys not too far off. But if it stays there, they've got a good battle themselves. Shanahan moving into third position. And I must say, JP van Heerden has definitely had his hands full with the guys, but unfortunately, he's only seventh on the grid. Seventh place on the point log, right behind Jan Buitenbach due to a penalty and a DNS on the previous race. But yeah, other races he has been in the mix with STR team members. Let's have a look. Here we go. Mr. Sanders moving into fourth position, squeezing out Dean to fifth position. So Jaja has got his Ferrari dialed in, keeping the SPR name at the top with JP. Oh, this is going to be a very tight race. I don't know where to spectate. Any nominations from you guys? Are we going to stick with Dean? Are we going to stick with Shanahan? Hopefully Shane and JP will sort themselves out. Who's still here at the bottom? Jan Buitenbach hasn't got a lap in yet. Charles Tourist hasn't got a lap in. And as you can see there from Jaja going wide, it's not the easiest in the wet and on a tactical track like Suzuka. But again, thanks to all our drivers that has taken the time and the effort and the seat time for tonight's race, and actually for the whole season. Righty, there is 1.5 minutes left for these guys to rack something in. Alrighty, I see Dean has moved up a position. He squeezed one in before the timer is running out. Well done, Dean, to have this ford between the Ferraris and the Lambos. Jan Buitenbach moving up to 6th position, eventually getting a lap in here on the last couple of seconds for the countdown timer to go. No problem, Don. May the samurai be with you. Definitely, let's push Anton there for the winner. Let's quickly have a look what is the point difference between them. No, Anton is definitely 132 points. Gavin, which is not on the list tonight, unfortunately, he's sitting at a 109. Donovan at 104. Donovan needs to pick up the pace. Yeah, so the other guys will all move up at least 1 or 2 positions and see where they are going to be ending. But you never know what JP's got up his sleeve. And Dean, do not throw away Dean Kutsia. He's always been in the mix. Yes, that is correct. If I look at the points, 6th position for AM, definitely not far off. But we know he is better than that, unless something dramatically goes wrong. Alrighty, there's your final standings. Shane Kutser, JP van Heerden, Dean Kutsia, Johan Shanahan, Mr. Sanders, Jan Buitendag. Righty, oh no. And there it goes.
Alright, there's some rain in this session, so watch out for slippery curves and remember to brake earlier.
Thank you very much, team manager. Alrighty. Let's see. The Dean just pushed himself to 3rd position. Yeah, okay, lekker. Alrighty, 2 mandatory pit stops. As you can see, the little 2 on the orange dot. We've just got Mr. Fogus there with a little bit of a high ping, so let's hope that is going to stay there. Somebody else joined us as well. We are now 16 drivers. Fantastic. Was het vir 4 Fogus, een van daai manne. But dankie dat julle gejoin het. Righty, so let's hope there's no DCs tonight. Touch wood. I am touching the wood. Okay. Another 45 seconds before they'll do the run around lap. Again, this is just a little bit time to triple check fuel, tire temps, pit stop strategy. Oh, allerlei lekker dinge, nee. Shake the hands.
30 seconds.
Bend the neck, stretch the legs. Hour and 20 minutes.
20 seconds.
And yeah, track is flooded. Track temperature 13 degrees. So this is going to be epic. And at least we know the first 2 corners is lekker wide. You know, they can be side by side at least. I wanted to say look at the liveries, but all that I see is lights. Alrighty, we'll do the formation lap. Oh, we got Mr. Van Heerden with a little bit of a red ping there, shooting very high. Somebody already going off the track. Righty, I think we're going to stick with Shanahan. Come JP. You can't DC now, my chum. Tell the wife to get off the Wi-Fi and the fiber and everything else. Okay. Anyway, you can heat up your tires in the rain with a lot of braking. First, second, third on the brakes, back to first. Weaving. Some of us actually sit down a little bit of a traction control so you can just get a little bit more spin into the tires. But yes, everybody has got the ways and means to try and get tire temps up. Giving each other like a space. I see Dean going a little bit off. Where would we spectate? Yeah, I think Shanahan should be the right way of doing. Into the 130R turn 15. No. Ja. Spoon curve. Ja, nee, daar ene. Okay. And I'm sure Shane is seeing exactly what we're seeing with that high ping of JP. I just don't hope he is going to disappear on track, because it's not the best thing to do on the last race. Righty, let's move the focus over. They are heading into the casino triangle. Tight little chicane. And then we are going to be seeing green lights very soon from our racing manager. I should go tell him he should put his mic a little bit softer. Great camera action. Why have we got our names there? Okay, well, it is what it is. We are still on Shanahan. Green it is, and they are off. Who is going to keep their line into the first corner? Shanahan definitely putting pressure on the Ferrari. Oh, no, I didn't see any touching. Oh, a couple of guys are off track. This is not good. Dean moving up into second position. Ferrari behind him. Shanahan keeping it together. I think a lot of guys didn't expect it to be that wet maybe, or misjudged their braking markers, or could not see the brakes in front of them. Mr. Samurai, Don has already got a drive-through penalty, which he needs to serve very quickly. Get that out of the way. Focusing in the front, Shane is leading. Oh, Jaja on the grass. Followed by Dean. Frans Stoffberg. No, we've got DCs going. No, do we have got DCs? What's going on? Ooh, dish. Dean going off track. Missing his brake mark. I don't know if he hit Shane. Well done to Shane if he's watching his mirrors. Yo. Shanahan back to fourth position. Shane keeping it all together. Can't really see if there's any damage on his Lambo from Dean's side, missing it and obviously hitting the grass. So when you hit the grass in this weather, there is nothing stopping it. You can brake, you can throttle. You know, if it had a handbrake, you could pull even the handbrake, but it's not going to make the car stop. Ooh, Shane already going a little bit off here. Everybody else following it. It's definitely... Ooh, there's definitely a lot of guys going off at the back. I think everybody's missing their brake markers. And this is how you pick up the pace. Our leader in the AM also spinning himself out. Losing a couple of positions. There's another 3 cars at the back. Spinning out on that ugly corner. Alrighty, let's quickly go to the front. We still got Shane just hanging in there. As you could see, do not touch the curbs. Let's just keep the pace, guys. See a couple of yellow dots here in the corner. Now I need to try and find out. There we go. Here we go. Gavin has also joined us. Okay, we can see there's a couple of touch and goes going on here. Side by side action, touch and go. Okay, guys, let's just fall in line. And with cockpit view, with the wipers flat out, you can only also see so much in cockpit view. So I'm not too sure who's racing on what view tonight, but I really hope they find something that is working for them. As you can see, the guys are taking it slow, short shifting to get the torque through. There we go. Anton making a move. Is he gonna... Oh, there's another Ford on the side. Did I miss it now? I don't know. It is pouring with the rain. Maar reis sal ons reis. Alrighty. Oh, yo. Okay. Not too sure who was that. I think that was Shanahan that lost it a little bit there. And Dean has made up a position there. Oh, you guys are keeping me busy tonight in the first 15 minutes of this race. Righty, so Shane is still hanging there. Big enough gap. As you can see, he's definitely taking it slow. Shanahan has lost the position to Dean. Here we go. Anton Jordan in the mix with the pros, with France. There's a lot of swapping and changing, and I need to look for yellow dots. And oh, this is it. This is why you need to have braking a little bit earlier than usual. Meneer Jordan. Okay, further up the field, we now have got Jaja chasing down Jan Buitenbach in 4th position. He'll be happy with that for time being. Let's hope he sticks it out. Oh, I'm sorry, Jan. I did not jinx you or anything like that. We just need to stay on track, Mitchell. I hope you don't have too much damage there. See a couple of guys jumping to the pits. 15, 16. Somebody got some DC there. Waar is JP van Heerden? Is down to 7th position. You guys are keeping me so busy. How far is Dean? Has put the fastest lap so far for the race. don't know what's going on here. This just doesn't make sense. Okay. So Dean obviously went off again. Shanahan has made the pass back. Jan Buitenbach is chasing down Dean. 17-second lead for Shane Putzer. Righty, so at the moment we've got these two guys having a good battle. Righty. Daar sê iemand is probeer terugkom. Meneer Verviers has jumped back into the server. See, his ping is still high with JP's now, but hopefully that will subside. Alrighty, these two guys are giving each other a chase. The Honda versus the Lambo. Has the Honda gone through? Honda has gone through. You guys need to brake, my chum. Julle moet breek. Dis 'n kakdraai hierdie. Dis presies wat ek gesê het. Okay. Well done. Well done. Frans Stoffberg. Oh. Did he hit the barrier? I could not see. It looks like a little bit of damage. Jumping back on track. Getting out of the way. Yeah, I can see now speaky damage there. Oh no. This is going to be a long hour and 11 minutes. Okay. Anton Standard chasing down Jaja. Okay guys, just remember to brake. Ease it through. Jaja also doing exactly the same as near Buitendag on the first corner. If you hit it a little bit too wide, you will go into the kitty litter and onto the barrier. There goes another person. No, he made it back. Is it Meneer So? The damages on Meneer Voges. Why is this thing taking so long? Okay, let's quickly see if I can make some changes here. See if this is going to be better. Okay, we have got change now. These two battling for position here in the front. And we've got Frans Stoffberg now right behind Jaja Sanders. Alright, Jan, there's a lot of people voting for you tonight to do good, my chum. Not too sure why Freekie is not on our chat. Let me send him a message here. Ask him what nou, my chum. Righty. Shane comfortably just keeping everything in place in the front. Oh no, Jan. Just when you feel like I can see Mr. Dean also could not find his brakes through the chicane. So it is crucial, and I don't know if these guys have got their brake pads on 1, 2 or 3. I think 3 is for the rain. So yeah, a lot of question marks. Oh, I'm sorry, Jan. Well kept together, giving us a little bit of a drift there, but keeping it all together and right next to Mr. Sanders. Alrighty, Jan. Let's just keep it together. Daar sê Freekie. Welkom. Jan is keeping his Lambo on track, even if he's drifting through the first corner. But everybody is just hanging in there. We have seen a lot of ups and downs, outbraking, going off track, hitting barriers. It has been a mouthful for the last 24 minutes of this race. Okay, let's have a little bit further down the field. Anton needs to obviously hang in there. As you can see, the track is flooded. Yay. Gavin, who is second in our AMs. Let me quickly double check. Gavin is there, so yes, he needs to just do his best. Keep the car on track. Leave the curbs. Righty. Don, which is lying in third position, sorry. And still, oh, there is a Lambo on its side. Oh, sideways in on the track. Was dit nou Frans? Was dit Charles? Not too sure. But there we go. Don, obviously you can see a lot of battle scars on the Aston. And as you can see, the guys are lining up. Jaja, everybody else is in the pits. Not too sure what the strategy is. But if it's time to make a change, it's time to make a change. Have a breather, shake the arms, stretch the legs, and let's get back on track. Doesn't matter where you get back on track, as long as you can finish the race tonight. Everything else will be working out as it should. Alrighty, JP van Heerden has definitely picked up the pace. Back to fourth position after a great qualifying, like a mishaps on the start. Spin out, he was 7th, moved up to 4th. He's got the fastest lap so far. He's not too far behind Dean. So press a little bit harder, leave the curbs, well, the puddles, that's the thing. If they had enough practice, they'll exactly know where the puddles are on the track, and you need to stay far away from them. Gap is not too big between Dean and JP, but let's hope Jan will put some pressure on. Righty. Meneer Stander. Righty, we have got some traffic coming up for our leader. Oh no, there is a Ferrari also, same corner, standing in the middle of the track. May Tom or forward or backward very quickly. Okay, at least there's no drivers around him. He's getting back on track. Fantastic. Alrighty. Shane is catching, will be catching Don. I don't think would be a problem. Shanahan. Oh, there's another Ford there at the back in the kitty litter. And I think the guys didn't expect so much rain for this last race, but you never know what happens in real life either. So you need to adapt and make a plan. Who is on the side here? 58 is Gavin rejoining the track, and this is obviously where everybody else goes off. Jan went off there, Jaja went off there, Gavin went off there. I think there's a hidden puddle there that the guys, I don't know, seem to forget or just did not hit it as hard as they should. Righty. Purple is gone. Down to 15 drivers. We've lost 2 guys. Wiggers. Yeah. Lucas is here, up to 7th position. A little bit of a battle scar. I think tonight is definitely a night for battle scars. And it's not the samurai that is cutting up the bonnets. Okay, there we go. JP still got the purple star for fastest lap. It's exactly that, guys. There's definitely something's there. Don't drive there. Leave that corner. Keep it on the inside. Meer focus. Okay. Battle scars. Alrighty. Short shift, my chum. Short shift. That's going to be the best. Use a torque. Righty. Up front. Team STR. First and second position. Just keeping it together. Brekkie, driver vote. You can throw a driver vote. Gooi hom, papa. Gooi hom. Okay, Dean is definitely getting some pressure from JP. Oh, JP, yeah, just hang in there, hang in there. There we go. JP hanging a little bit sideways at the back there. Jan coming, making the pass. Is he going to be making the pass? Who's on the brakes? Did he make it? He made it. Okay. We know the Ferrari has got decent brakes at least. Right, these three guys are gunning it. I think JP would like to have a podium finish, and we have got Dean also hitting the puddle. We've got JP making another Yui on track. At least there was nobody close. Okay, so Jan has made a pass due to JP spinning out a little bit. This thing will fix itself just now. Shanahan has now taken the fastest lap away from JP. So let's hope these guys are just, as you can hear, that traction control is just working hard. Into the hairpin, keeping it in the middle. Looks like no puddles there. And I know one or two guys have spun here as well. We just need to find the right line. There we go. Okay, back to the action here. Is Jan going to be making a move on Dean? Or is he just going to hang there until Dean makes another mistake? I must say the McLaren is looking good with those colors tonight. Oh, he is definitely right there, but we know the Ford has got a little bit more top end. And I'm sure everybody is running full wing for the rain, keeping it nice inside. Okay. JP needs to get back into pace. Anton, I'll say, making you, Yui. Where are you going, my chum? Okay. He needs to hang in there. Even with a big spin. There's another car standing. Sounded like a Lambo. Okay. Well, these guys are keeping me busy tonight. Righty, we are down to 14, unfortunately. Not good at all. Every point counts, guys. So it is really needed. Alrighty, everybody else is... Oopsie, there's another Lambo on the side. I think that would have been Charles. And he's just hanging on there. Leave the curb, Shani. The green, purple, and white tonight. It's definitely not the STR esports colors, but you are definitely sticking out on the track, keeping it together. Short shift, my chum, short shift. Oh, somebody headed into the pits. It was Rousseau. So I just heard that on the mic. Alrighty. There we go. What happened to Dean? Alrighty. Jan is in third position, followed by JP. Dean, I think, had another mistake or something. Oh, look at the damage. There we go. So Dean had another incident. So Jan has taken third position. JP in fourth position. They are very... Oh, no. Sorry, guys. So every time you get to this corner, I just come in view, and this is what I get. Oh! Righty, JP, you still got 56 minutes to make up positions, my chum. Let's go. Righty, so Dean has made the pass again on him. Jan must just hang in there. Okay. There's yellow, another yellow dot. I can't really see that number. It looks like... Oh no, Mr. Jordan. Hitting a barrier. The Ford in front of him, and you can see the Suzuka damage is not to play around with tonight. Okay, back to 16 drivers. Somebody pop back. Alrighty, let's quickly have a look further up here. Okay, so Dean has got two Ferraris behind him. Oh, there's one on the grass. Is that JP? That was on the grass. Yes. Now you guys need to look out for those puddles. Okay. Seat time is... Oh, how fast, Papa? How fast? These guys are sweating tonight. Awesome track. Everything else is lacquered, but these puddles are keeping these guys busy. Foot off the accelerator when you even touch a curb, and just nurse it back onto the black stuff. DCs are high. ABS seems a bit high. Engine map, I don't know if everything was changed, but anything's possible. Alrighty, Shanahan still with the fastest lap. Mr. Shane, is he catching a little bit of traffic? He is catching traffic here. He's catching up to Don. Okay. Which Don is lying third on the championship, so yeah, every point counts. Let's make it or break it tonight. Okay. Then we have got Mr. Shanahan. Fresh air. I can't see if it's raining, or is it just flooded. I think the dark makes it a little bit more difficult to see, but we are there. Alrighty, Jan also, no pressure. He just needs to keep the car on track and do his thing. Dean Kutsia, he's got a Ferrari behind him from JP van Heerden. Ooh! Yo, that was close. That was super close. JP gunning Dean here. Obviously, Dean has got some damage. Well, both of them have definitely got damage on their GT3s. Who's going to be outbraking who? I don't hope he's hitting the grass. Just keep it safe, mate, chum. You know, it's so crucial making a pass on this flooded track. Track temperature's gone down to 12 degrees. So I'm really hoping these guys got their tire temps in place. This is definitely a good battle at the moment. Just nursing it around that corner. As we all know, that in the dry, that is a flat out fix here. Dean missing his brake marker, obviously getting a lot of pressure from JP, and decided to pit straight away, which I think is a good move. He's still got 51 minutes. Do a splash and dash, new tires, and I don't know, break 3 for time being. He's still got another pit stop to do. So just look at Suzuka's damage there on the Ford. Alrighty, so that gives JP to 4th position. A big gap between him and Jan. But yeah, pit strategy is also going to be playing a role here. Righty, further down the field, Jaja, who was in the mix, he's got 92 ahead of him, which is Van Heerden. Shanahan went off track. Shanahan went off track, and Mr. Jan Buitendag has moved into 2nd position. Ooh, somebody's wide. That's a Lambo in red. And maybe that is Charles. Alrighty, so these two guys are fighting for position again. Not too sure if Shanahan just hit a curb or a puddle. I'm sure he's not going to try and hit it again. Now putting the pressure on Jan. And I'm sure these guys are sweating it out. Okay. As you can see, Jan keeping it a lot tighter on the inside there, followed by Anton there at the back. These guys again top racing. Okay, just guys, just remember this first corner. Moet nie daar gaan nie. Moet nie daar gaan nie. Okay. Jan keeping it on the inside. I think that's not a bad line, Jan. Definitely not a bad line. Keeping it clean, simple, and fast. Alrighty, let's have a look here. We have got Shane again catching up to Don. As you can see, he's got a tighter line there. Alrighty, while these guys are battling it out. They are definitely catching up to some slower guys. And I don't want to miss the action coming through the hairpin. Lambo is definitely a little bit quicker out the line. Need to find that right place on the track. Make the car stick. And yeah, this is looking good. This is awesome racing, guys. I actually want to jump inside, but I don't want to. Almost cake. It's not exactly that. No. As you can see, it's not the easiest. There we got Dean. Come on. Paved it. Here we go. Shanahan. That's a view from the Lambo. Okay, well, you can see Shanahan is definitely not racing. Bonnet view. Okay, almost okay, as you can see. This should be his view. Jan going a little bit. There's definitely a Ford and another Ford on the left, keeping it together. Well done. You can actually hear the traction control working as hard as it can. Maintaining pace. And don't think this is easy, guys. Let's jump. On the McLaren with Jan. As you can hear, not full throttle. Braking a lot earlier. Keeping the car on track. Okay. Let's jump back here. Is the Lambo going to make a move? Side by side they go into the sweep. Oh, is they going to overshoot? No, yes, no, keep it on. Oh, well done to both drivers. Keeping it on track. Now, as you can see, a Ford there at the back going a little bit wide. Ooh, Jan nearly missing it. And well done. All right. I'm sure he felt the pressure. Now he needs to put the pressure back on Shanahan. Let's hope they don't make another mistake here on the first corner. Double right-hander. As you can see, Jan is keeping it on the middle of the track. Oh no! Shanahan has gone off track. And here's another Ford off the track as well. Okay. Positions are coming and going. Alrighty, Shane is hanging in there. working himself through the traffic. Oh, another battle scars there on the Ferrari for Anton Jordan 777. Is he just gonna, no, he's gonna nurse it around for the leader to obviously make the pass. I'm sure he's got a lot of blue flags at the moment. Alrighty, so at the back here we have got JP. Anton moved into 5th position, making sure this Honda is glued in this wet weather onto the tar road. Jy moet breek my chom, dis nat. Dis wat ek nou net gesê het. Okay. As you can see, let's see, I think I'm getting some messages here. That's not from our groups, but anyway. Okay, Anton, hou dit by mekaar my chom. Breek net 'n bietjie vroeër. Can anybody just send him a tap in there on his mic or his earphones, please? He must just hang in there. Righty. Dean obviously went to pit, didn't change anything on his damage. So hopefully there's nothing mechanically wrong with the car. Maybe it's a little bit of body damage. And behind him, he's now got the leader. Is he being lapped? That is Shane right behind Dean. Can this be possible? Ooh, hang on there, Dean. Alrighty, so Shane is making a pass on Dean. Give him a lap. Dean just moving out of the way for Shane to make the pass. Obviously, Shane still needs to pit as well. There's still 40 minutes left of this race. Oh, and these guys have been having me, my hands full. Righty, Jaja is hanging in there. Leave the curbs, my chum. Followed by Frans Stofberg, 8th position. And just remember, guys, this is not the easiest track and weather conditions. But hats off to these guys that's been sticking it out there and making it work. Don, 10th position, 4th position for AM. Hanging in there. You need the points. Short shift, my chum. You need the torque, not the top end. Now he's cleared all his pit stops. And he had a drive-through penalty. I'm hoping he added enough fuel for the next
halfway mark. Keep pushing.
40 minutes. And just keeping the pace. Yay. Jordan also with a lot of battle scars. Followed by a Mustang of Dean. 11th position, 5th position, 1st position made the pass. Wat maak jy daar? Okay, break. Okay, okay, we're getting there. Meneer Fisagi, thanks again to you for assisting us as L&R out on a rally and keeping our name up high. And also thank you for sticking out with us for the season. Okay. Raai voortwerk, papa. Charles also needs to do 2 pit strategies. I think this is not one of his best events, but it is what it is. Take what you get. Okay, Shanahan is chasing down Jan. Gavin, you joined us on the last minute. Thanks again. Ferrari. Ek wou net sê die Ferrari lyk mooi skoon en dan kom drift jy hier op die draaie. Okay. Just keep it there, my chum. Hang in there. Hang in there. Mr. So 5 laps down. Not too sure what exactly happened. Maybe it's the light there on the inside of the Ferrari that is distracting you in this track. I don't know what happened there, but okay. Meneer Verviers with a Ford. Also, there on every race. I see a lot of lights there at the back. Somebody looks like spinning there. Okay, well, ek sien nie geel kolletjies nie. Righty. Back to the front. Shanahan has made the pass on. Jan has lost 2 positions. Okay. Sorry guys, I really had to go through the whole field. Okay, so you see these lights are flickering at the right corner. Not too sure where Jan went off, but JP has moved the pass. Shanahan has made obviously a pass just now. He's now catching up to Jordan. Jane has now taken the fastest lap. He's just hanging in there. He's still catching up to Don. I actually want to see lap times here. 2:27, and remember qualifying was 2:11s, and that's what the dark does to you on a flooded track. Yay. I actually want to go back there. The Ferrari plus 13. 19% deduction on engine and less 3 kilograms for the Ford. The rest of the field all looks good. Okay. We've touched on that. We actually need to touch again on our fantastic sponsors for the year. Again, thanks to these guys, everything is possible here at L&R. We have got prizes going out. We had spot prizes going out. We've got a lot more coming for the year. So guys, if you want to come and join us, double check us on Discord and our Facebook page and so forth, and we will assist you where we can. And then again, another thanks to our other sponsorship, Simulator Cave. There's a number. You need any gear, racing, flight, whatever it needs to do with the sim, they can assist you. Alrighty, back on track. Nothing really has changed. Did somebody go into the pits? I see a yellow. Alrighty, Shane has made the move to go and pit. There's definitely a yellow right at the bottle. And in Cassini, looks like an 88. 88 Kondrasovius. Yes, there he's standing. I don't know if he's waiting for the air to clear, which you can do now, unless the damage is just too much. Alrighty. He's done his pit stop. Shanahan still needs to put 2 pit stops. There's 33 minutes left of this race. What is going to happen? Okay, he needs to make it stick as long as he can for Team STR Esports. Righty. JP van Heerden. Hanging in there. Mr. is still standing there on the side of the road. Oh, yellow flags. Okay. 4 seconds behind. Oh. Obviously, he just got out the pits. That makes sense. Okay. Then Jan 4 seconds behind JP. And we know anything's possible with this going on forward. Oh no, we are down to 14 drivers. Not too sure what the hell's going on, but we will just stick it out as long as we can. Don has moved up to 9th position. Still 4th in the AM class. Okay. And Don has gone off at the same place. Okay. Oh man alive. Guys are pulling into the pits now. Back to 15 drivers. It's not raining in Joburg that hard, so I don't know what the DCs are all about, but this is South Africa. Okay. JP is in the pits. Anton, which has already done his first pit strategy with his Honda. Jy moet mooi ry, papa. Jy moet kyk waar's daai plassies, né? Jo, ek dis nou presies wat ek gesê het. Anton? Hang in there. Alright, daar's hy. Focus. Keep it on the track. Oh no. Okay. 4th position. Fourth position. First in AM so far. Hang in there. Hou nie pling op die pad met jou. We're not cutting grass tonight. Die gras is nat. Oh. I think he needs to go down up on his TC. Okay. Right. Ek gaan nou bietjie die view move. Too much screen time equals accidents. Ooh. Let's just see what line he is using for the first corner. Double right-hander. I think the Ferrari just came out of the pits. Unexpectedly maybe, but okay. Alrighty, moving on. Okay, cool. JP's back on track. Shanahan still got to do his pit stops. See, keeping it nice on the inside. And just finding the right rhythm for this. Fantastic. Alrighty, there's still 28 minutes left of this race. So if you guys are still with us, thank you very much at this time of the evening. If you're not racing. Righty, Frans Stockberg hanging in there in between the two SPR guys, Jaja and Mr. Focus in his Ford. He jumps into the pits to go and clear his last pit. Is that going to be a splash and dash? Not too sure. I am just waiting to see what the gap is between first and second position. Has Joanna eventually found his sweet spot? Just checking. Oh no, hulle is nog 'n bietjie ver uit mekaar uit. But the pit stops needs to follow soon. Oh, hang in there, hang in there. Kom Shiny. Okay. Righty. Yeah, I'll say, kom hulle nou. 40 seconds apart. Okay, as julle so sê my chom. Okay, Focus has received the penalty with his battle-scarred Ford. Down to 14 drivers again. Somebody's just keep on DCing. Righty. Hou die Honda op die pad, my chom. I don't know, does he just like to have his hands full with the Honda? I know somebody is going to be moving up into Pro League. Righty. Dean is in the pits for his final pit stop. Keep on going, Dean. Jaja is looking good, keeping it in place. Right, further down, Don. Also, definitely a little bit of a bonnet snap there. The summarized vehicle, all in orange and white. The little tad of black, the L&R colors. Righty, Christopher Sahi with his Ford. Hanging in there. 3 laps down, but it is what it is. 2 laps down, sorry. Come on, Gavin. Charles Pretorius getting out the pits. Just keep it together, my chum. That's it. We just do it for another 25 minutes. Oopsie, and there's a Ferrari coming out again. Number 92 is JP van Heerden. Not too sure if he didn't expect, but there's warnings for the guys exiting the pit. But tonight is a night of spinning, drifting, grass cutting, and hitting a barrier. Near so. Sorry, my chum. Load shedding is going to be the next phase here in South Africa. Glad you could join us on YouTube to come and view your fellow teammates. Righty. Okay. Keeping it together now. Just keep on pushing. Righty. Anton hanging in there. Big gap there. The Dean fix. Yeah. Dean. Dean, John. 1 TC up, my chum. Okay, short shift. Short shift. Righty, back on track. Okay, jy het klaar gras gesny. Alright, keep it on track, chum. Right. All the other guys are moving up slowly but surely. Freaky, what happened to Jan? What happened to your brother, Freaky? Okay, because I keep on missing it, and that's why I actually need few commentators on this. Hour and 20 minutes of racing in the wet on Suzuka. Man alive. Alright, Shane has still got the fastest lap as we watch Mr. Don Lahore, the samurai. You don't go on the grass. Okay, taking away your screen time for anything can go wrong now. Righty, we got the 2 Lambos up front. Shanahan still got 2 pit stops to do. It's 22 minutes of racing left. Ah, did he get a DC? Oh man, I wish we could sort out this DCing, but unfortunately again we are in SA. I don't know, we don't know, you know, which network provider you need to go with, how much money to spend on a router, on a fiber line. But I don't know if we'll ever win. But yeah, ek weet nie. Need to get some IT technicians to get our drivers on track and in line with fiber. Righty, so Shanahan has now made his pit stop. Shane Kutzer obviously will then take the lead back, followed by JP. JP just needs to keep it together. Freaky. I'm sure he knows he needs to pit, but I just hope this is not going to be counting against him. I don't think he's going to do a splash and dash for his second one. He's still ahead. Oh no! Famous corner for tonight. Nee, stadig my chum. Okay, just get on track. Unfortunately, Shane did have a spin. Shanahan came out the pits. Tag team for Team STR Esports. I would like to know what the commentary is there. Oh, man alive. Okay, these two guys have got their own agenda. And they need to sort each other out. That's for... Ooh, Shane. Ooh. Come, you can't throw it away now. And he's still coming across the grass. Coming back on track. There's nobody there. Come, broer. Short shift. Must I tell that to everybody? 1 TC up. Short shift. Break a little bit earlier. And just keep it between the white lines. No curbs, no grass, no sand. Oh, okay. Did JP pick up a little bit more space? I think he did. But he's still got a little bit of traffic ahead of him before he can get all the way through to Shane. Shane just needs to find his space again. If I could tap in on that mic and just tell him, yeah. Okay, righty. Alrighty, Anton getting out the pits. Okay, chom. Stadig nou oor die klippe, papa. Stadig oor die klippe. Jaja in 5th position. He's going to clear his pit strategy. So he's going to be racing for the next 20 minutes. I hope he's going to put just enough fuel in, so everything can just fall into place. Dean has cleared. Is he going to be making the pass on Jaja? Unless Jaja is cleared his pit stop. So Dean is still a little bit further down. He's in the last chicane. So unfortunately, Dean needs to drive a little bit harder for the next, I want to say, 15 minutes. See if he can catch up to Jaja. Frans Stoffberg, Team STR. Manne. I think this Lambo is not made for the rain. Let's just keep it. There's nobody there. There we go. We're all in the clear. I'll say. Great. Come guys, 17 minutes left. Just keep it on track. Righty, Don. Okay. A little bit more damage there on the Aston. Jy moet draai. Okay, daar gaan ons weer. Right. Ooh, Mr. Focus. Also having a little bit sideways here. Is he still standing there? He is there where the camera cannot see him. And eventually he's back on track. While the guys are making passes. Thanks again for hanging in there, meneer Focus. Christopher Isagi. Also a little bit of samurai damage there on the Ford, as everybody gets a chance to go off track tonight on different sections of the track. As you can see, that one's quite dirty. I think he's been in the gravel and the kitty litter. Jy moet breek. And yeah. Alrighty, Gavin just hanging in there. Also, my chum. Find your pace, find the, miss the puddles and keep it together. Charles Pretorius just, I think, is having an unlucky race, like some of the other races. Braking at the wrong time, hitting the puddle, and just maybe touching the curb at the wrong time, wrong turn, and equals into a spin. As you can see, he's just nursing it through. Yeah, I'll say, that's what we must do. Nurse on, Papa, nurse on. I'll say, meneer Jordan, oh, at least his Ferrari is fixed. Another 15 minutes of racing. He's 5 laps down. Meneer Fuse, I think he also DC'd once or twice. But thanks again for rejoining the race and keeping us entertained here at Suzuka. Oh no. Freaky, yes, there's definitely a puddle or a thingy there. Okay, here's another Ford going slow. Okay, being way for the faster guys. I think he's got a little bit more damage on his Ford. Sal ek nou gaap hierso. Righty. Up front, the top 3 still needs to pit. Shanahan to Shane is 12 seconds. From Shane to JP, 16 seconds. And Anton just keeping it together. No traffic. You can see brake lights ahead of him. Number 25 will be Frans Stoffberg. Yes, Freaky, there's definitely inside line. And I think Jan has showed us that line a couple of times. But also depends on setup to setup, but I think that would be the right line for this weather and track conditions. Righty. Is JP is catching, I think that's Gavin. Just, I can see the bonnet there. They're making the pass. Get on the brakes. You moet stop, my chum. I'll say, make it work. All right. Yay. Somebody is going into, no. Fantastic. Shane with still the fastest lap of the race. Hanging there. 25 seconds behind. Behind John Shanahan. And this means that JP is catching up dramatically. And this is exactly where everything can change for this race. One wrong move can cost you 3 positions. Slidey. Stadig, Shiny. 1 TC up, my chum. Okay. Don't let the pressure from JP now catch you, yeah? Righty, let's see what's going to happen here with these two guys fighting for second position. Coming through the hairpin. Keeping it tight. Down to spoon curve. Yes, JP, we got Freaky making a noise here on YouTube. Oh, what a save, what a save, what a save. And thanks for JP having a look out for that when Shane started sliding. Oh, Shaney. I think you guys need to do that pit, my chum. Gooi stel tires op. Do something. Okay. Shane is back on track. He's now in front of Dean. And these guys has already made their pit stops. So, oh no, Dean just overshooting the chicane soos 'n net verbygery. Okay, it can be done. Alrighty, Shane is in the pits. Sorry, my chum. I think we didn't plan this as it should be going, but Dean moves up a position. Mr. Sanders move up a position, and then our AM driver with his vicious Honda for Team STR Esports is hanging in there with these pros. And if I look at the last couple of races, he will be definitely moving up to pro very, very soon. He's really handling the Honda very, very good. Okay. And we've got lights flashing here from Shanahan, I think right behind him. Just to say I am on my way, but I think Shanahan needs to make a pit stop now. 8 minutes left of this race. There's a big gap between him and JP. It's a little splash in a dash, John. See, I'm going to take the camera off Mr. Anton Stander. Because honestly... Okay, JP. No pressure. Number 42 is behind him. 42 will be Christopher Saki. No pressure at all. Just miss the puddles. Brake a little bit earlier. And keep it on track. And I think everybody that has joined this race has been sweating behind the wheel. And so forth. They're going to need a beer or something strong after this race. Okay, I must just remember that we are doing... There we go. JP is clearing his final pit stop. Nee, nou verstaan ek nie. Okay, Shane. Stadig vir die klippe, papa. Didn't he just have Dean right behind him and Saunders in front of him? Okay, never mind. It happens, it happens. One lap. Alright, Shani, just hang in there, my bro. You can do it, you can do it. Alrighty, let's focus further down the road. Dean could see her. Breaky, yeah, it's a catch-22. As you know, it's a long race, and looking at the results, you're not happy, and you start racing a little bit harder and a little bit harder, and yeah, unfortunately, this flooded track will catch you somewhere along the line. Righty. Well, Frans Stoffberg, second in AM and 7th overall. Well done. Hats off. Hanging in there. Don has moved all the way up as well. He's third position for AM and 8th overall. Getting that Aston. My chomp lossy gras. I'm already nervous. That's it. Inside the side. Great, great. Keep it there, Don. Keep it there. Right, Mr. Voges. Okay, yeah, come, keep it on the track. That's all that counts now. There's 5 minutes left of this race. Everybody else is here. Gavin, there we go, my chum. A little bit of a battle scars there here in Suzuka. Oh, Don is on the grass. Don the samurai. Don the samurai. What more? Yay. Anyway, okay. Team LNR. Thanks, Gavin. 4 minutes left of this race. Charles also no pressure. 3 laps down. Mr. Jordan. These two are having a little bit of a fight. Well, I can't say fight. The one's 3 laps down, the other one's 8 laps down. But it is what it is. Let's follow each other. Both of them got a little bit of a damage. I don't think there's any vehicle that doesn't have any damage on for tonight. Righty, let's just jump to the front. Okay, Anton, daar bietjie af, my chom. Net so bietjie. Daar sy. Great, love it. Righty. These two. I'm hoping that Shanahan Goes and does his pit stop. Did anybody tell him? Can anybody send him a tapping to his mic there on comms? Before my chum, it is time. Righty. JP van Heerden. He's also had a rough night. Ooh, down off the track again. Come the samurai, keep it together. Up, down, up, down. Shanahan is in the pits. Okay, see, I told you guys. Somebody had to tell him. But well done to JP. Team SPR. Second position so long. If nothing happens. And up and down the leaderboard. Well done. For keeping it together. And just pushing. I can see he is going to have a little bit of traffic, but it's fine. You know what? Don't make any dumb moves. Laat die manne mekaar uitsorteer. You just hang back. Your position is your position. Anyway, I need to move the view. I'm going to jinx somebody again. Break, John, break. Everybody's a little bit overshooting the last chicane. But again, guys, this is not the easiest night rain Suzuka technical track. But it is what it is. Okay. Shanahan did his splash and dash. He must just keep it together. 48-second lead for him towards JP, which is big enough just to, even if he goes off track, he can still get back on and win the race. Righty, Shane Kutzer. In our famous first corner. Hanging in there. Third position. Let me quickly double check the points. I think he is still ahead. Yeah. Ahead for the championship. We'll definitely make sure of that and let everybody know. Okay. No pressure, no pressure. Well done to... you seen? I must change the camera view. Nee, hierdie Honda. Anton, stadig oor die klippe, pella. Okay. Right. Jaja, well done. Team SPR. Hanging in there. Keeping the name or team name high. And just keeping it together. Inside line, inside line. Oh, so not bad at all. Alrighty, the race is over.
The leader has finished the race.
There we go. Mr. Shanahan. Everybody had a rough start in this race. A lot of guys going off on the first corner. A lot of people survived. There we go. JP van Heerden picking up the points for second position. Unfortunately, JP not making a big difference. He's going to jump up one or two positions. Jan, who DC'd unfortunately. Gerard, that is family time. Charles, he'll most probably... he'll jump a couple of positions in the championship. We got Shane, which I think is our season 3 winner for our club event and fastest lap for the track for tonight. Oh, now you can stop on the grass, my chum. Anton, 4th position, first in AM. Jy moet breek. Nurse hom. Right. Great. Well done, Anton. I'm looking forward to seeing you in our Pro Class, Pro Division for Season 4. The pressure is definitely on. Well done to you. Mr. Sanders. Just no, so my chum. It's not gonna change anything. Okay, well done to these guys finishing up nicely. And there is the results. And let me quickly jump there. I need to quickly make some saves. Oh nee, ek kan nie dit daar doen nie. I need to wait for it to finish. Alrighty. Into garage. Okay. Save our highlights. Righty. Then again, Simulator Cave, and that 084 is also available on WhatsApp if you would like to send them a message. Obviously not right now because they are sleeping at this time of the evening. But again, thanks to everybody that is part of the admin team. Dun, dun, dun. Righty. Okay, now. Sorry guys, I haven't been in this section for a while. So I quickly need to make some... And I can... Pause this. Righty. Okay, that was good music. Righty. Let's quickly check if these guys have jumped to our Discord channel. And I'm hoping this is...
How's that?
Congratulations, man.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Righty. These guys are still joining. Didn't write down. Andre France. Don. Yeah, and then we had Shanahan, Shane, JP.
No, but I'm happy with catch you, but yeah. Then I wrote the car off, so I had like what a minute something repairs.
In the pits.
Yeah, so and then I forgot to take fuel off because I ended up still with like I think 34 laps worth of fuel.
All right, hello guys.
Yeah,
That's
that's
it,
it.
really.
Oh, hello.
I'm sure everybody is sweating big time.
No, we just went.
Not as if the track is flooded, flooded.
That
So is
was
my
a
seat.
surprise.
Okay, so we got the highlights going in the background. Alrighty, so well done to everybody who has finished awesomely in style, should I say. Some guys drifting. We had a big incident, obviously, on the first corner. A lot of guys went off track, hitting the barriers and so forth. So yeah, it has been a rough one. And let's quickly check in with Mr. Anton Stander.
How's it, really? Yeah.
you're gonna love the stream. Sorry for chipping in, but you're gonna love the stream because every time I put on the view on you, there's or a drift or a slide or a dit of a dot. It's just I'm like I want DC up, lossy curbs, just keep it on the track. Nee wat, volgende draai weer slippy slide. I said no, I'm just moving the view to somebody else. So, but congratulations, you kept that Honda within the flooded sides, and yeah, take us through your race.
Thanks, Rudy. Yeah, so the flutter caught me by surprise when I hit the practice and the qualifying. I thought, okay, no, this is quite cool. So my race engineer, Gerard, told him, listen, so should I not change my brakes to 4, or what's it, back to 2, not 3, and some other tweaks? He says, no, leave it as it is. You were used to those settings, just leave it as it is. Thank goodness I did, because the flood, like I say, it caught me by surprise. But it was a struggle. I've lost the car on the formation lap, so I had some light damage. But then it got better, obviously, after you pit it, and then the damage got repaired. So, but yeah, I was just trying to control the car all the way through, just bringing it home. That's all I focused on.
I'm sure you had your hands full. Alrighty, from there, second position was Frans Stoffberg, if I'm not mistaken. Or was it you, Don?
No, it was me.
Fantastic. And I must say, the Lambos were well heard on the track again tonight, even in the rainy conditions. Some of them spinning out and some of them keeping it on track. So, yeah, well done to you, Frans.
Thanks, Rudy. Yeah, no, it was spinning out all of them all the time. No, it was an interesting race. It was fun, but obviously quite challenging. And yeah, Anton and I had a quite a bit of a yo-yo in the beginning, but then I just lost it completely. But no, it was great fun. A good finale, I think. So, but yeah, we'll see what happens next.
Definitely keeping our SDR esports name high out there. And then we got Don the Samurai, which also been up and down this track. At least not in reverse, Don.
I actually did a little bit reversing. So it's quicker to go around the corner in reverse than forward. No, that was, yeah, that was a challenging race for me. As you know, I was given a no quali ban from the previous race, so I started at the back. Somehow I got a drive-through penalty at the start of the race for apparently being out of the pit box, but I think yeah, somebody did something there. But anyway, and yeah, just pushing out to try and make up spots. I did go off and got severe damage. My steering wheel was pointing in the other direction. I went way back, close to the pits, repaired, and got back out. But yeah, I was pleased. The last 40 minutes, I just put my head down, focused, and started getting consistent lap time sort of, and closed the gap down to, I actually got up to 8th place. So I was very happy with that from where I started and what happened. And I just want to say congratulations to Anton on winning the Season 3 Pro Am Championship. You deserved it. You put in, yeah, you were quick. You were quick this season. I just couldn't keep up. Well
Thank
done.
you, sir.
And well done, France. France, yeah. Dude, I tried to catch you, but I just couldn't. And congratulations on your second place here. Well deserved.
Cool, thanks, Don. You too,
Yeah.
man.
Well, thanks, Don. And yeah, on that, yeah.
And thanks, Rudy, for the stream. I know you haven't been feeling well. Everybody really has been down. But thank you for coming to do the stream. We can still hear you're not hundreds, but yeah, thank you very much.
No problem. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm on. And then again, just a quick congratulations to Anton Stanner, who's obviously will be moving up for the next season with a lot of great finishes in the AM division. So, Anton, I'm hoping you're going to have a new belt to wear. And if you're going to stick with a Honda, you're going to stick with a Honda.
I don't know. I'll see. I'll chat to my race engineer. Thanks, Rudy. I appreciate it. Thank you as well for
No
being
problem. No problem.
the stream and everything.
Fantastic. Then obviously over to our third position in Pro. I think that would have been Shane, which was leading the race for the last, what was it, hour at least?
Yeah. And then it's, yeah.
Downhill and wet.
Downhill and wet, that's for sure.
Take us through your race there, Shani.
Car felt good in qualifying. Like Anton said, you know, in practice it was lightish rain, medium rain, which was all good. And then expecting it to be just normal wet and then sort of flooded, I was like, okay, I thought maybe alright, it will be a couple of minutes it flooded and then it will change to just heavy wet. That wasn't the case. But yeah, race start was good. Saw I was pulling a bit of a gap against Juan. And then, yeah, I'd say up until the first pit stop, it started going downhill. Once the tires wore, I'm not going to change tires. We go out and do the whole stint in one set, and I didn't think that was a good idea. And then, yeah, second half of the race, I was just spinning everywhere. But yeah, managed to get third at least. But yeah, it was probably one of the hardest races I've done on this with this group.
I
It
also
was good
think
fun though.
it has been the hardest race for the whole season and for the whole year so far. So yeah, I don't know what else like this is going to be up the admin sleeve, but you never know what can go wrong, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It was still good fun though.
Righty, JP.
If JP's in here,
JP not in here.
don't think so.
Spoofy. Spoofy.
Spoof is just my stream account. Don't worry about him.
Okay. Okay, cool. Snarky. I must get these guys' names right. Anton.
Snakey is, yeah,
No,
Snakey
dis,
is me.
okay, that's you. Okay, cool. So ongelukkig is JP nie hier nie. But JP had a good race. I mean, he's been fighting with Team SDR in a couple of battles. You, Shane, with Juan, with Pierre. Yeah, and he's definitely a good competitor between everybody. So yeah, hats off to him. Also up and down the leaderboard, mistake after mistake and catching up. So well done to him. And then Juan, I didn't think that you are going to be ending up first.
No, I didn't think I'll be in first. That was a big.
Okay, Mike Supiki off there, but no problem. But yeah, you kept your head up straight, and yeah, everybody else had a spun, and you just not trying to keep the pace and keep on going.
I didn't think I'll be first with the amount of spins on the first stint, but the second stint was much better. I think I only spun like once, but it was better. So yeah, it was a good race. Thanks for all the organizers, everybody. It was epic.
Well, John, again, thank you for you guys and all the seat time and effort and practicing that goes in. And yeah, another win for Team STR Esports. That's a good one for the bag. And I'm looking at the points. I think, Shane, you are still our Season 3 winner. Even in third position, the points gap between you and Johan, obviously, just a little bit too big. But it looks like that you are an overall winner. Dean, obviously, still most probably third position. But let's see what SimGrid is going to offer us with those beautiful statistics, as they say, right? Well, guys, thank you again for joining us. and you can go and relax and stretch those legs after an hour and a half of decent racing. Thanks a lot for keeping me entertained and all our YouTube chats be going on. We had Kalen Mawa joining us. We had Chris LaRue joining us, Vadi, and then obviously Don made a big noise as usual. And then Freekie keeping me busy as well. And then obviously Jan had a bit of a DC as well. So yeah, I'm really hoping that
Sure.
this stuff will sort out through the rest of the year, and then we'll be fuller lobbies. But thanks again for joining, guys.
Thanks, Samuel. Thanks for everything.
Thanks, Rudy. Thanks,
Thanks, Rudy.
everybody. Thanks, organizers.
Thanks,
All right, have a good evening.
cheers, guys. Cheers.
Alrighty, let's quickly have a look at the final highlights of the race. That looks like Gavin. Here's a Honda. As Joshua so makes a move on Andre Jordan. As they both go a little bit wide, and I think Joshua, Andre going into the kitty letter there, and this is obviously on lap 2. Everybody still needs to find their feet and their brake markers, and tires are still most probably not 100% warm. Lap 3, there we go. What a spin. As you can see the Honda there, and there we go. Joshua back on track. Trying to catch up back to Andre. But that's what yeah, unbelievable. Spin after spin after spin. And there's so many puddles. Right, next we had Mr. Saunders making a move on France. Ooh. Oh, not necessarily making a move, just Mr. Saunders just having a slip and slide. Wrong brake, wrong puddle, wrong piece of grass. But at least not hitting the barrier. And just nursing it through. So next up, JP van Heerden and Jan. Was this done cleanly? I don't know what happened here on the first corner. As you can see, it is pissing down all the rain. Did Jan go a little bit wide? Did he keep? Oh, yes, he did. Okay, he kept it very nicely together. And I think JP was just hanging in there just to see if he's going to come shooting across the track. But yeah, yellow flag, lap 7, Shane Kutzer. He also obviously hit the puddle, and there we go. And Poppy. There we go. Start the gaan ons. Okay, great stuff. That was lap 7. Getting back on track, at least no incidences. Okay, lap 9, Jan and Dean. Dean keeping on the inside. With Jan. Oh, I don't know if there was a tap there, but there was definitely a quick flick of the Ford into the barrier. Unfortunately. Righty. Then we have had, next up, Don en Kobus Visagie, lap 9. As you can see, the Fords, I don't know, when cutting the grass, he ended up into the barrier. Sorry, Kobus. Welcome to a white Suzuka. Okay, Don kept it on the road for the time being. Lap 12. 2 Lambos nearly hitting each other here. and then Juan and Jan Buitenbach. That's what I missed in the race. And a bit later they did the swap again. I don't know who went off. But at least they now again calmly getting on track. Shane Kutzer again lap 12. I don't know if there was the same puddle. First corner. Just okay. There goes Don in the clear. That was lap 12. I'm sure we had a lot more action on there. Okay. Need to move this camera, right? Okay, so next up, lap 14. Shane again. Oh, Shaney, yeah. Did he just missed that barrier. Back on track. Okay. Lap 12, Don and Andre Jordan. Did Andre also hit the paddle onto the left, onto the grass? Did he overshoot himself? Did he outbrake himself? I don't know what. He just got onto the brakes and Don just made a clean pass. Okay. Couldn't really see exactly. Righty, Juan and Jan, lap 14. Ooh. Jan slippy slidey getting back on track again. Side by side. I think we did see this. And just keeping it well done. Both drivers were awesome. Keeping it on track. Jacques making a pass on France. Is this going to be again also on the first corner? Or did he do it on the straight? This is lap 13. No, he just did it on the straight. It sounds like somebody went off the track there. Ooh, there's a slidey. Ooh, yeah. That was close. That was close. Alrighty, lap 21. Mr. Juan, I think, making same mistake as Shannon. Not keeping it completely on the inside out of that puddle. But yes, still keeping it together on lap 21. Lap 27, JP and Shane. Ooh, Shane. Oh, this we did see. Shane just went onto the green stuff on the side, and JP just keeping his head straight and braking just enough time for Shane to slide past. Alrighty, we've got Gavin and Kobus Visagi. Was it a mistake or was it a clean pass? It looked like a clean pass into the hairpin. Side by side, there we go. Just leave the puddles. And just remember, these cars are not the easiest to drive in the rain and at night and so forth. Yes, I think that is again our highlights of the race, and you've been watching all the time. Thank you very much. Just the last thank you to these guys for assisting us. Alrighty, and I think that will be all from me here at Suzuka at the last chicane of the race. The Casio triangle corner, me and my little blue gazebo and umbrella in the virtual stand. But thanks again for watching, and you know where to get a hold of us, and looking forward to the next couple of events coming up. So be good, chat soon, stay dry, don't drink and drive.